So I'm going to be talking about essentials for watercolors for beginners. And these are the stuff that you need to get when you're beginning your journey in learning how to watercolor. So we're going to be starting out with the pigments here. Starting with the yellow, a light blue, a dark blue, a red of some sorts. So the names are being shown there. And two types of browns, well, one light, one darker. So burnt sienna and raw sienna, and then we have here anthraconoid red. So I already also listed down the types of names of other color pigments. So basically, we're talking about here if we can use refillable pans, half pans, and full pans. So here I'm showing you some of the watercolor palettes that are commercially available. You could buy as empty and or with the half pans or full pans. And this one is my favorite, which is with me for the last 8 years. So you can buy these in like a dozen and a half pans. It's cost about 180 pesos. Um, some commercially available containers which come with paint already inside of them. They're a bit more expensive, and the paints sometimes are not what you need, but they are good, generally good for beginners. Here I'm showing you the White Knights by St. Petersburg. It's a relatively inexpensive artist grade type. So when you get the 24 set, it's only 2,000 pesos. Here I'm showing you my general brush, which is a round brush. I do advise that you get a number 10 sable, natural hair, no, not nylon. And usually tubes come in 10 to 5 millimeters, but if there are larger tubes which are 15 millimeters. Here I'm showing you the first one that was Daniel Smith. It costs a lot. It's almost 900 pesos. But you can have the same type of quality grade paint from Holbein, which is a Japanese brand, for only 200 plus pesos. I'm showing you also this size of Rembrandt, which is 5 ml, which cost about 167. So basically, if you buy a 5 milliliter, you can fill up a half pan 3 times. So it's more economical. So other things like I want to mention is this is the travel brush that I use. This one in particular is a number 12. It's a bigger brush. It costs a lot, but it could go up to 2,000 pesos per brush. And you would need something like a mixing pan like this. Like this is made of ceramic and it's relatively cheap. For paper, there are two types. One would be the cotton, more expensive, and the other one would be cellulose. If you're, I do recommend for students cellulose as these are inexpensive relatively for about what a third of the cost or a quarter of the cost. But here I'm showing you the type of watercolor uh, that I paper that I use, which is made of cotton. It lasts longer and it behaves differently than cellulose, and I can do a lot of things. Usually these are bounded and glued on the sides, and you just peel them off after you finish a painting. As far as sketchbooks are concerned, most sketchbooks are not made of 100% cotton, and they're usually made of pulp paper. Here, this is my custom-made watercolor paper, cotton watercolor paper sketchbook, which I cut and and folded myself into making like a Japanese fold. So you'll also need masking tape, rag, or tissue for rub, for cleaning your brush and picking up some water. And here you need essentially two water containers, one for washing, one for picking up fresh water. Here, you would also need some sprayer. So in future videos, I'll be showing some techniques with the pen and ink and then watercolor on it, and mostly architectural. It could be as fine as this sketch if you want to, or as loose as these that I'm showing here. So I hope you can join me with my tutorials and show you more techniques in sketching with watercolor. Thank you. See you then.